How's it going, movie fans? Just in case you hadn't noticed, it is currently October, which means that Halloween is fast approaching. To celebrate, over the next couple of weeks I'm going to be listing the best horror movies of all time, but let's start off light. Sometimes the best way to get through a scary film is with a few laughs along the way, and whether it's through the use of satire, parody, witty dialogue or silly actions, the films in this list are just too funny to be put in the plain horror category, so they get their own. Here are the Firewall's top 10 horror comedy movies. At number 10 is Fright Night. This 1985 original, which spawned a 2011 remake, strikes a perfect balance of horror and comedy. It tells the story of Charlie Brewster, a 17-year-old who is a huge fan of horror film and TV series. Upon discovering that his neighbor is a vampire, he struggles to convince those closest to him. The running time is 106 minutes, and Fright Night has the Firewall rating of 7.8 out of 10. At number 9 is Re-Animator. Herbert West is a medical student who develops a serum which makes it possible to bring the dead back to life. West moves from Zurich to Massachusetts to continue his work, but finds himself either being ostracized from the medical community or facing those who want to claim the concoction as their own. The running time is 104 minutes, and Re-Animator has the Firewall rating of 8. At number 8 is American Psycho. Though it certainly has more elements than just horror and comedy, I think this film, which is based on Bret Easton Ellis's novel of the same name, and has a cast which includes Christian Bale, Reese Witherspoon, Jared Leto and Willem Dafoe, certainly deserves a spot on this list, as we follow the life of New York investment banker Patrick Bateman. The running time is 101 minutes, and American Psycho has the Firewall rating of 8. At number 7 is Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. Tyler Labine and Alan Tudyk star as Dale Dobson and Tucker McGee, who are heading to fix up their dream vacation home, which happens to be a cabin in the woods. But their trip starts to go horribly wrong after an encounter with a group of college kids going camping. The running time is 89 minutes, and Tucker and Dale vs. Evil has the Firewall rating of 8. At number 6 is The Cabin in the Woods. Written by Joss Whedon and Drew Goddard, and directed by Goddard, Chris Hemsworth, Richard Jenkins and Bradley Whitford star, with a plot which sees a group of college students looking to spend the weekend in a forest cabin, but fall victim to a manipulated scenario which is beyond their control. The running time is 95 minutes, and The Cabin in the Woods has the Firewall rating of 8. At number 5 is Evil Dead 2. While its predecessor was much more of a straightforward horror, director Sam Raimi, who wrote and directed both films, decided that the sequel would be a parody of the first film with great results. Bruce Campbell reprised his role of Ash Williams, who comes under attack while with his girlfriend in a remote cabin. The running time is 84 minutes, and Evil Dead 2 has the Firewall rating of 8.1. At number 4 is What We Do in the Shadows. Jermaine Clement and Taika Waititi wrote, directed and starred in this vampire film, which is shot in a mockumentary style, which depicts 4 vampires who are sharing a flat in Wellington, New Zealand, and are being followed by a documentary crew as they struggle to adapt to modern life. The running time is 86 minutes, and What We Do in the Shadows has the Firewall rating of 8.2. At number 3 is Zombieland. Directed by Ruben Fleischer and starring Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson, Emma Stone and Abigail Breslin as a group of survivors of a zombie apocalypse whose paths cross, leading to them taking a road trip in an attempt to find a place free from zombies. The running time is 88 minutes, and Zombieland has the Firewall rating of 8.5. At number 2 is Young Frankenstein. Nominated for 2 Golden Globes for Best Actress and Best Supporting Actress, and 2 Academy Awards for Best Sound and Best Adapted Screenplay, directed by Mel Brooks and co-written by Brooks and Gene Wilder. Wilder also stars as Dr. Frederick Frankenstein, the grandson of famous mad scientist Dr. Victor Frankenstein, who is inspired to continue his grandfather's experiments. The running time is 106 minutes, and Young Frankenstein has the Firewall rating of 8.7. At number 1 is Shaun of the Dead. Directed by Edgar Wright and co-written by Wright and Simon Pegg, Pegg also stars as Shaun, who alongside best friend Ed, played by Nick Frost, attempt to navigate their way through a zombie apocalypse and come up with a plan to save their loved ones. This was the first installment in the Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy. The running time is 99 minutes, and Shaun of the Dead has the Firewall rating of 8.8. Thanks for watching. Next week I'll be counting down the Firewall's top 10 modern horror movies. Don't forget to subscribe for more top 10s and reviews.